Yeah, let me do it.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, present you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wrestling with Savage. I am Savage, and it is Wednesday night, and MJF is back. It's time for all elite wrestling, and there's a lot to talk about besides the fact that MJF is back. How about the fact that we do 3 shows a week now, starting this week. If you missed it, last night was a fantastic edition of WWE Weekly Update. NXT killed it last night. Absolutely, probably stole the week in professional wrestling. I have the photos. We'll get to it later, but right now we're here for AEW. We're here for Dynamite, and who's kicking off the night? We got a lot to talk about. Happy birthday to Shinsuke Nakamura. Big shout out to the CEO, who's coming to the ring right now with her new TBS title. We're going to have to wait and see if Tony Khan made the right decision with Mercedes Moné. She's looking fabulous. That's a very nice dress. I mean, she looks great, but is she great? Was the match at Double or Nothing great? And yeah, we're going to talk about Double or Nothing. We're going to talk about everything AEW because we have all the matches covered from Rampage to Collision to the pay-per-view Double or Nothing. Here's some shots from the action from Rampage. Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander defeating Anna Jay and Alex Windsor. Some more shots of the action from Rampage as we are watching Dynamite live right now, and we are watching Mercedes Moné in the ring right now. We're going to see what she's going to do, what she's going to say. I mean, I don't think she's going to do anything. I think she's going to talk a lot, and there's nothing wrong with talking a lot. I talk a lot, but does what you have to say have significance in my life? Emotionally, am I connected to what you just said? I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt tonight. I'm going to do something I rarely do. And I'm going to shut the hell up and chant along with these fans. CEO, CEO, CEO. Oh. She goes on to say Los Angeles. Oh, boy. Tony Khan getting every penny's worth. No wonder he's making all these new figures. He's going to have to compensate for all the money he paid Mercedes Moné. Look, Chris Jericho's got a new shirt. But, yeah, we're talking. Yeah, Mick, I see you're here, brother. Mick is ready to do this. He's here. He's watching Dynamite with a Savage. And Mercedes Moné continuously goes right into talking about what she just did. She won the title. But not only did we celebrate 5 years of AEW, we celebrated the in-ring return of the greatest of all time, me. Bold statement. And now she's dancing. And there's a few fans that are really gassing their head up right now. And it's you fans out there that are making me sick. What are you gassing up right now? Did she really tear the house down? Did she really tear the house down? I don't know, man. I'm hearing she's going to have a feud with Saraya. I'd be more interested in seeing that. We'll see. Because I wasn't happy with watching Mercedes Moné destroy Sasha Banks. No, not Sasha. She destroyed Willow Nightingale's run. Willow Nightingale was on a really nice run. She put in a lot of work. She got over. Super popular. But now here's Mercedes Moné just look at this.
Forget Mercedes Moné. Here's the Mr. Controversial himself, Jay. He is here. He is ready to talk about AEW. And right now we're watching one of the most cringe segments that I've seen thus far. And that's Mercedes Moné's celebration.
Oh, welcome back to the show, Jay. Of course, you know this is Wrestling with Savage. And it is Wednesday night, and we are watching maybe the worst promo ever.
Did she just say, I'm the greatest of all time earlier?
She did just say she's the greatest of all time.
Wow. So they're going to keep her as a babyface. This pretty much sucks.
Well, look, I knew it. See, and I just said it a few minutes ago before you got here. I said, I think they're going to start a feud with her.
What the hell is
Saraya.
this?
But Saraya's not here yet. It's Sky Blue. Oh.
Sky Blue.
We're going to find out who attacked her.
Sky Blue is the attacker.
Breaking news here on Wrestling with Savage. Sky Blue not only attacked Mercedes Moné, but she got her again because that video was pre-recorded. And she's out here now spinning neck breaker.
Oh my God.
And Mercedes Moné could be hurt. I mean, Tony Khan, you might have just lost all your money right there. If she's done that neck breaker, I don't know if she's going to get up, Jay. I like Sky Blue with that title. She actually has blue in her name, and there's a little blue in the title. And she's been, in my opinion, much more impressive than that trash in the ring, Mercedes Moné.
Oh my God. Yes, I love alphabet soup. As you're thinking about the choke on the D, that's some homo shit, buddy. I don't know what to say.
Here we go. Let's get canceled again. All right, let's refrain.
I gotta eat soup then. Listen to him.
There's about like 5 or 6 words we don't like to say here on the show.
I know, Colin. I love you too, buddy. I'm just
He's
playing.
just kidding, though.
I'm
Is
playing.
he? I don't think he's kidding, Jay. They're letting us know that the EVPs are going to address the future of the TNT Championship.
Everybody came here because they want to hear Jay's take on Double or Less pay-per-view.
Flan is here because of Mick Thomason, okay? Flan is here because of Mick Thomason.
Hey,
We
Flan,
appreciate you, Flan.
Thanks for watching.
We appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining the Savage
right now.
Follow everyone here. Follow Jay, follow Mick, follow me. Hit the like button. Subscribe, share. Hit us up on Instagram and stay tuned because we're bringing you the best in AEW every single Wednesday night. And right now we're watching the EVPs. And it looks like they're heading inside to the arena.
Oh,
they're nice.
A couple of badasses out there in Florida. A couple of badasses.
Little video package here. What's up, Mick? Yeah. Appreciate you, brother. Should we get into it, Jay? I guess we can finish the AEW weekly review. You can let me know if you saw Rampage.
I didn't see none of this.
Pac beat Rocky Romero. Some shots from the action there. I love Pac. He's always great. Roosh defeats Isaiah Cassidy. All right, here's some shots from the action there. Now, Samoa Joe was in action versus some guy named Dom Kubrick.
Can you say that one more time? Because he was a former champion. Who did he fight?
Shut your ass up and take a look at the photos. Here's some shots of the action.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Then we move on to Collision, Jay, where John Moxley kicked things off just to get his ass kicked from Takeshita. This is upsetting knowing we'll talk about it in a moment. We'll get there. Collision, continuing the righteous. Lance Archer versus Claudio Castagnoli. Daniel Garcia and a mystery partner. And look who it is, Jay. Do you know who it is?
Mitsubishi? Suzuki Mitsubishi?
That might be the worst thing ever said on this show. The Lucha Bros defeated the Guns. Okay, some shots from the action. Oh, don't forget HBO original House of the Dragon.
I don't watch that shit.
Well, you should. It's good.
Why? I saw Game of Thrones. I was disappointed.
AEW Collision continues, and we're going to hear from Willow Nightingale. Obviously. Oh, by the way, before that happened, Kyle O'Reilly had a match that they couldn't be bothered to make a graphic for, and he beat, I don't know, KM. You beat somebody named KM. All right, maybe Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. I don't know.
Oh, here comes the most cringe champion we ever had.
Let's bang out Collision, and then we'll talk about Swerve. Legit Layla Hirsch
I want to talk
versus Mariah May, and of course my girl Mariah May continuing to impress, picking up wins on Collision. Man, looking good doing it. And Brian Danielson and FTR defeated Santam Singh, Jay Lethal,
Nobody's dancing.
Jarrett.
Nobody's dancing out there.
All right, here's some more shots from the action. All right, just so you say I showed them.
This is some cringe booking. Jesus.
Now, we get to the double or nothing.
We got
Thunder Rosa was part of the buy-in.
What? The buy-in?
And Thunder Rosa lost to Deonna Purrazzo.
Good.
In the buy-in.
Good. Don't care. Good.
It was a good match, actually.
You're full of shit.
It was a good match. I saw it, Jay. It was a good match. But right now, we're watching AEW Dynamite. And we have Swerve Strickland in the ring right now with none other than Prince Nana, the coldest manager in the game today. And Swerve, let's see if he is going to continue his reign of dominance, Jay, because let's not forget, Jay, that MJ.
I'm going to critique his ass because he's a champ. Oh,
back.
God, no, please. Don't do it. Don't do it.
MJF
don't make the night worse. Don't make it worse.
Is back. Well, look what's coming out here, Jay. Kill Switch, I told you, is a future AEW World Champion. And Kill Switch
he's fighting
here. It's going down right now, Jay.
Stop.
Jay, it's going down right now, Jay.
Oh, stop. This is how you treat your black champion?
It's going down right now.
No, stop.
Jon Moxley going to take on Rocky Romero tonight. We're going to hear from Chris Jericho.
I got to say something. If Swerve was white, would he fight tonight?
I thought they were going to fight June 16th. And Jay, I don't even know how to answer that. I think he would. He's a fighting champion. I met the guy. He's a good dude.
Bullshit. He was a heel. We had to change him real quick because we ran out of baby faces. We just gave him the belt.
What do you mean? They're cheering for him, Jay. He's over.
Why would you book him after a pay-per-view to fight?
Why don't we actually focus on the fact that we're getting a match with a world champion against Kill Switch, who, by the way, I told you is going to be a world champion, Jay.
I clocked out. I clocked out of this match, and it just started.
Why?
Didn't you interview this guy and he doubted himself? I mean, what more is to say? Do you have that interview? Can we pull it up?
Do you work for Tony Khan as a wrestler?
Listen, I would love to meet Tony Khan, but I don't want to work for Tony Khan. Okay?
But you're not a wrestler and you don't know what it's like working there and you don't know what's going on.
Listen,
and you're like judging this guy's attitude based on stuff that you don't know nothing about, though.
Listen, I'm a wrestler from Backyard Wrestling Astoria. Where was the location? Your house, okay? I took bumps. I took chops. I took a freaking rock bottom on fucking concrete floor. I mean, what else you want me to say? All right?
What does any of that have to do with the fact that Luchasaurus is a great person? When I first saw Luchasaurus, I said to myself, that's like Undertaker in a dinosaur suit, man. Like,
I almost thought that, but then I was thinking, wow, when I saw Luchasaurus first come out, I thought he was a piece of shit.
He's a great worker. He's actually really good in the ring.
No.
For his size, he's phenomenal, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I know you're here, Mick, but we're watching AEW. I hope you're watching it too. I hope you're having a good time. I hope Plant's having a good time. But, we got to talk about a lot this week. Swerve goes to kick Lucha or Kill Switch in the face, and he actually grabs the leg, rams him into the ring apron. Nice flying arm bar, arm drag, basically into the steel steps. Kill Switch breaks the count now on his way to attack the
I don't even know if I can
champion.
watch this.
You gotta wonder where Christian is. You gotta wonder where Nick Wayne is. When Kill Switch is around, you have to believe that those guys are not far off, Jay.
I can't believe you're even covering this, man. It's crazy.
I am a professional, unlike my co-host.
Oh, please. Everybody in the chat, if you love this match, give me a hell yeah in the chat.
Jay,
Come on.
you should go to Shop AEW and buy this shirt right now.
They gave this guy a shirt. Wow. That's crazy.
But this is what we're watching right now. I can't believe Swerve, Luchasaurus, they're going at it right now.
Because he looks like a dragon and we're promoting House of Dragons. He needs to fight? Is
Probably,
that what
maybe. That's actually not a bad take.
It's right there in black and white.
Probably the most intelligent thing you've said tonight thus far.
Well, I said a lot of things before, but you know.
Yeah, but that was pretty intelligent. That was
People
a good
could
take.
agree
Good
and disagree.
statement. I actually like this match. I watched the buy-in. I thought it was
Right,
fun.
you did. A lot of my people I know didn't.
Also, buy-in the Acclaimed versus Cage of Anthony. I don't know if that's a typo on their part or if that's their new name, Cage of Anthony.
I saw it on YouTube, bro. Wow.
Well, the Acclaimed won.
That is the most craziest thing I've ever seen.
And then we have Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong, and Will Ospreay is your new AEW International Champion. Good match. One of my favorite matches of the night. I liked it.
Give me a fucking break already. This bullshit.
Why? It was hard hitting.
Oh, it was hard hitting. It was
Good
great.
shots, good spots.
They
Clean.
did a bunch of flying spots.
We'll get into
You
that.
just letting me know when I could go in on this. 'Cause
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna go
Jed.
in.
What did you think about the match between
Listen.
Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong?
When you put a rocket ship on somebody, I'm gonna reserve the shit out of you on what you do. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this was a good match, but I still stand to this day what I always been saying about Will Ostrich. Okay, I've been saying when he gets hurt, and there was a scary spot in the match where he got hurt on his head and neck. He got up, he sold it for about, I'll say a minute, and then after that, he went into fast pace. My man, do me a favor, slow the fuck down. So that is my only complaint about Will Ostrich and this match, and why I cannot give it 5 stars, 6 stars. I don't give a shit. I just cannot do that. That is a flaw. You have to admit it, Savage. Everyone here has to admit it. He seems to just forget when he's selling. And this was a perfect example in this match.
You see, I like it. I can change the lights according to my mood because you've angered me with your bullshit. This was good match. This was a good match between two great pro wrestlers, and you're too much into your own bullshit to sit back and enjoy a good match.
Who gets to sell? What do you want me to do? Lie?
They sold just fine. They sold just fine.
Did you watch the match?
Yes.
I saw it too. Did Will Ostrich sell a lot?
He sold as much as I think he needed to because he's a beast.
Listen, that little Tweety dude Peter Pan shit, you gotta snap out of it.
This is you
Tinkerbell
right
had
here.
to put the dust.
No. See, you're
the
green with envy
Yeah,
over Will Ospreay. You wish you
can't
could fly
believe I'm
like Will Ospreay.
This is sad.
Don't you? Admit it. You wish you could fly like Will Ospreay.
No, I don't want to fly like an ostrich. I'm good. I'm good, man.
Back in the match right now, Swerve trying to break Kill Switch's arm, stomping him in the face. Nice kicks right there. Trying to break that hold. He does. Nice roll.
Oh, God.
Face down, takedown, but it barely does anything to Kill Switch as he's back to his feet
It's so
immediately here on AEW Dynamite tonight.
House of Dragon promoted by
Swerve with, a couple of shots to the chin right now. Has him in the corner. Swerve now with a nice place kick to the back of the leg of Kill Switch. Nice flying elbow off the top rope. Kill switch down. Swerve enjoying himself, having a good time on Wednesday night.
Guy is
Your world
freaking
champion.
dancing in the ring.
Your world champion, I think, spending too much time celebrating. Now goes into his patented rolling suplex pickup. And I don't think he's going to get it, though. Kill switch looks like he's about to take full control of this match. Gets him up for a suplex, but Swerve comes back with his own. Nice suplex counter. Swerve able to maintain control. Let's see how long that lasts. We got to continue to talk about Double or Nothing. Obviously, Jay did not like that match. I did. It's up to you in the chat. Let me know what you thought about that match. But Jay, we'll get right into it. The Devil returned. MJF is back. And I'll let you, in all your glory, let us know what you thought.
The worst return that I've ever seen in 2024. Okay? Hell, 2023. Put it in that case. The worst setup I've ever seen. They could have done something completely bigger than what they pulled at Double or Nothing. Adam Cole coming out, you already knew when he was holding the mask this dude was coming out. The crowd was chanting MJF, MJF. I'm sorry, Savage. It ruined it for me. When he came out, I could have gave two shits what the hell he was saying. All I was thinking was, well, AEW needs a boost. They need another baby face. It can't be Will Ostrich every single time. So, hey, I think he made a big mistake signing the contract, and I really think that tattoo is just stupid.
Mick, I am reading your comments. Mick, what are you doing, Mick? I thought you had something important to say, Mick, like wrestling with Savage. Mick, we're having a discussion over here, Mick. What? I'm not. Why is not saying nothing to me? What do you mean? What am I? You didn't say anything to me, man.
Mick's always.
Mick, come on. If you say something to me, Mick, like a question or a comment, I respond to you. I responded to all your comments. You only made a few. You made one comment here. Let's do this. For Christ's sakes, if you go back and watch the stream, it says, Mick, let's do this for about 40 seconds. Your next comment, I'm here. I put that comment up. It was up for like 30 seconds. I said, hey, everybody, Mick Thomason is here.
Yeah, he's here.
Then you say, hey. And I said, hey.
Am I supposed to clap or some shit?
He doesn't know I'm here. You know what? Swerve doesn't know where he is. Maybe jumping off the top rope right there. Fake it up. Kill switch. Nice kick to the head.
20 minutes.
Swerve now again with the showboating. But no, he goes for the house call and kill switch. Turns it into a choke slam and a standing moonsault. That might be the most impressive standing moonsault from a man that size that I've ever seen in my life. When a man that size does a standing moonsault that perfect, it should tell you something. This guy is primed and ready to go right now to be a huge star. They just need to handle him the right way. He doesn't talk. He just kills. He's a monster. You have Christian as the manager. He is a machine. He doesn't even get hurt.
Yeah, so is the next match happening or?
No, the next match isn't happening because we're watching this one, Jay.
We could talk about
watch on Dynamite.
Well, I just shitted on the MJF return. What do you think?
Well, we'll get to what I think in a moment. All right, now Swerve with the stomp, and he got it, Jay. Let's see if it's going to hold. It does not. Kill switch kicks out of it, pops up immediately, showing he's a different breed, a different kind of animal. Even Prince Nana is shocked. And now Swerve with the house call, and that might be finished. And it's over. House call puts down kill switch for the 1, 2, 3.
So bad.
Swerve Strickland winning tonight on Dynamite Live. What's going on, Flag? Don't let what happened in AEW Double or Nothing distract you from the fact that in 1998, The Undertaker threw Mick Foley 20 feet off a steel cage through an announcer's table. That's true.
Yeah, Should throw Swerve too. Throw him off the cage.
Well, back to Double or Nothing. Jay didn't like what he saw from MJF. Me personally, I think it could have been done 100,000 different ways. They did it how they did it. At the end of the day, I'm an MJF fan, so I'm going to be biased. His promo was good. He looked like he was in good shape. He made no false statements. He's doing it his way. He signed with AEW. Kid's staying loyal to Tony Khan. But he wants Vince McMahon to know that he didn't need Vince. He didn't need New Japan because MJF made MJF. I can respect that. This kid went to Creative Pro, which is one of the hardest schools to go in there and get creative control and freedom and praise and all that. He went in there and took that school and put it on the map more so than any of the trainers who even started it. That's who MJF is. That's the man I respect, and that's the man I see no matter when he comes to the ring, whether it's a return or whether he's been there for 3 years straight. He is a beast in the ring, on the mic. Glad to have him back. AEW could possibly be running at full speed again. I didn't think it was the best return. I appreciated the little nod to Triple H. I appreciate the communication to the two most important people in his life besides Tony Khan, which is Triple H and Vince McMahon. The kid's a fucking genius. He knows how to plant the seeds. We will see MJF in WWF one day. He got that tattoo exactly where it is. So this way his wrestling boots will always cover it.
Yeah, it sucked to me, but I don't know what else to say.
I get what you're saying. I didn't like it. Like, I don't like it.
You knew he was coming out. As soon as you saw Adam Cole with the mask, you already knew.
They could have did it 100 different ways. They did it that way, whatever. I'm just glad he's back. Get this bullshit with the Adam Cole over and see what you're going to do. Do you think, listen, there's a lot to talk about. Is MJF going straight after Swerve after Cole?
No.
Is MJF going to be the guy who takes the title off Swerve one day?
No. I think it's somebody else.
Okay.
Don't forget, Hangnail Page is suspended, but he could come back.
I personally would love to see that feud. I mean, the teasers are there. MJF and Swerve.
They could give it to
Hangnail. You wait a while.
Give it a Hangnail.
Let me know what you guys think. Who do you want to see Swerve take on next?
Wow.
He looked like in great shape, though. There's no denying that, Jay.
Oh, he stole Ric Flair, Triple H, and Jordan Belfort all together in one 5-minute promo.
Well, that's because he's that damn good.
No, that's called copyright infringement, Savage.
Sean says MJF at the end of the year, and I can totally dig that. I'm okay with that. Shout out to Martha Hart.
What the hell is this?
Dr. Martha.
I think I fast forward this.
Well, they did a little thing to remind everybody that the Owen Hart Cup is coming, and this time the winners of the winners, Jay, of the Owen Hart Cup get title shots immediately, world title shots. So,
sounds familiar.
Very big ramifications for the winners and the losers of these events.
Sounds familiar.
Mick says, I will try to get your attention. That's why. Mick, you don't have to try too hard. You make a comment, I respond to it. That's how it works. I love you. Appreciate you being here. You're part of the Savage Kingdom, goddammit. But we're talking about Double or Nothing. And if you watched it, then you know that the Bang Bang Gang defeated Death Triangle. Thoughts on that match, Jay?
Yeah, there was 2 parts I liked. 1, Juice Robinson came back. 2, Ray Phoenix slipped. Ray Phoenix slipped in the entrance. Those were the 2 best.
But he did quickly recover.
Still slipped.
He did quickly recover. He recovered. Well, listen, right now, this guy, Tony Schiavone's out here. He's still talking about Mercedes money. I don't understand why. All right, they're saying that she's going to have her first defense for the title right here tonight against Sky Blue.
Oh, stop.
It's happening, Jay. That's why there haven't been a lot of matches announced.
Wow.
I wonder what's next here on Dynamite. We still have some things to look forward to. We're going to see Moxley versus Rocky Romero. We still have to hear from Chris Jericho. Here's Moxley. He has something to say.
Oh, God. Let's hear it.
Moxley basically saying it's not a smart idea to take this
Swear,
match tonight.
this guy must be on coke because he's just talking so fast paced. Like, my God, man, Sasaki, one of the best, strongest guys ever, man. Ooh.
I don't know if he's on drugs. I don't think so, Jay. And that's a bold claim to make. You might want to be careful with that kind of claim. Moxley will either A, sue you or beat the shit out of you. Maybe both.
Am I supposed to be scared of a guy that cuts himself every 2 minutes in a match?
Yeah, because he's good at cutting flesh. He might get you.
Yeah, come and find me. Come and find me in my palace. I'm here.
John Moxley basically talking a lot of shit in it, but I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Big Bill is in the middle of the ring.
Oh,
Beautiful set, by the way. This is the debut of TV Time with the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho, and this is good shit. I feel like if this is what it takes to turn Big Bill into a colossal superstar, who better than to put him with Chris Jericho, who can teach him the whole business in a couple of weeks?
No, Savage. You and I see two different things.
No, what you see is what your blurred opinion of things is, and what I see is factual reality.
I see Hook come out. I'm going to change the channel.
Chris Jericho is a walking goat.
If I see Hook come out, I'm going to change the channel.
Well, according to Eric Bischoff, he had something to say about Hook, which we'll get into later during our breaking news.
Sucks. Oh,
very interested to see what Jericho's going to have to say here.
He really sucks. Excuse me. This guy's so old, man. Didn't he see what happened to Stain? You gotta retire.
Look at this. Look at this. Even though the leaves may come down in the fall, they always grow back in the spring, stronger and brighter than ever. And I think that applies here. This guy knows what I'm talking about. That was good. Calling him Redwood. I like that. Look, Big Bill looks like a giant next to Jericho. I like the combination because Jericho's, like I said, a walking goat. He's just being an easy asshole right now, easy heel. He's embracing the fact that everybody wants him to retire, and he's going to work it. It's an angle. And look at these marks. They all want that shirt, but none of them deserve it. He put the shirt down. Oh, that's great. He's calling them branches, Jay. This is fucking incredible. He just called them branches. This guy's money, bro. Longest reigning for the world champion at 39 days. What the fuck was that? If adversity is an ice cream, always put a cherry on top, guys. Oh. Many are called, only few are chosen, few are answered. Jay, I think I'm willing to walk the walk of the learning tree, Jay.
Don't knock yourself out. Have fun.
I will bring it, Brian Keefe. The learning tree is growing, Jay. It's a strong faction. They're automatic players just because Jericho is involved. And Brian Keefe is a bad man. Like you said,
Yeah, you were saying he's like a lone revolver survivor.
I guess he's not a lone survivor anymore. He's teaming up with Jericho.
This is real bad right now when I'm watching.
You better be careful. He might slap one of these fans, Jay. Keith ain't playing around, Jay.
This is pretty bad.
Nah.
It's kind of a bad hour right now. Hopefully it picks up.
Bang, bang, gang, still your trios champions. Looking good at Double or Nothing. I liked the match. It was fun. Timeless Tony Storm defeated Serena Deeb.
Jesus, here we go.
Mick has 39 days at Jericho. See, Mick Thomason understands he's part of that learning tree.
Here we go.
See, Keith is being honest. He's saying, I see a lack of respect here in AEW for you, Chris Jericho, 8-time world champion, over 30 years, world driver, and longest reigning FTW champion in history. The test says it's inaccurate, but, you know, it's for the world. So it's
This whole segment. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
See, Jericho respects that Brian Keith over here decided to go and get what he wanted. If you want something, you have to go get it. That's the lesson that, you know, you want to learn from Chris Jericho tonight. Brian has been invited to the Jericho Vortex, and oh boy, and Hook is here. The Hook signal is here, and Hook is coming out. One of the hottest
Changing the channels. I'm not doing it.
Today.
Not doing it. I will be back when he's off TV.
Hook is on TV. He's beating up the security guards. Look at Hook. Another punch. Wow, look what a great clothesline, Jay. How can you not respect that clothesline, Jay? But it's not over. Hook isn't alone, Jay. Samoa Joe is here. And he's actually getting in the way of Hook. And I wonder, is he going to join Hook? Or is he going to join the learning tree? Now you have to think here, Samoa Joe would never join the learning tree, but he did give Hook some advice. Now, that advice was to walk away. Joe said something to Hook, and Hook managed to walk away, so Jay will get his wish. Hook is going to be off the TV screen momentarily. And I've never seen anyone hate a wrestler as much as the way Jay hates Hook. Hook, if you're out there, I apologize for him. I don't know why he hates you so much, but maybe you want to come on the show and talk to him and convince him why I think you're a future superstar in this business.
Bullshit.
Perhaps. I love the way Takeshita gave the DDT to Moxley. Tremendous.
Is it over, Savage?
Oh, it's over. It's over. We'll get back to AEW. What did you think about Tony Storm and that Serena Deeb matchup at Double or Nothing?
This is what I think. I think this match was good, but it could have been better. I'm going to tell you why. Fans were cheering for Tony Storm. She's a heel. Dee's a face. I thought there was opportunities in the match she could have taken to get more heat on her. She didn't do it. You need to get some kind of momentum. I didn't see it. I just saw a bunch of counters. So the match was kind of stale in the beginning, but overall was good. I just think that Deeb needed to put more heat, needed to put the pressure on Tony Storm. For God's sakes, the fans are cheering for Tony Storm to make a comeback. That says a lot. I think
I think it was a really good match, very technical match, but it could have went a little longer. But at the end of the day, Tony Storm looked phenomenal. Serena Deeb looked good. It was a good women's championship match, well fought, looked competitive, and it kept me interested throughout the bout. Next matchup, Orange Cassidy defeats Trent Beretta.
I didn't care about this match. I don't know why it was a pay-per-view in the match card, in the main card. Makes no sense to me what happened here. You're going to build someone as a heel. You're going to make him take the loss? No sense. Makes no sense to me. And they were building Trent Beretta for the last 3 weeks, right? Or the last month?
They've been building him for a minute. Man.
And you make him lose?
I wanted Trent Beretta to win this match unless Orange Cassidy went full different gimmick, different demeanor, something like that, something more shocking. AEW needs to take some notes from NXT because they're the ones that have been shocking people as of late. To keep it moving on Double or Nothing over here, we'll get to the next matchup where Chris Jericho won his FTW title, or defended his FTW title. Has it for 39 days now. Go ahead, Jay.
Listen. I don't want to hear anybody say shit that this match was great. This match was a garbage-style match that could only be led by Chris Jericho. I'm going to tell you how bad this match was. This match is so bad that they went for a DVD driver on the table, and they missed completely when they were 2 feet from it. The table didn't even break. It just bounced. This match is so bad that they put dice on the ring to do suplexes and drops, and you expect me to believe that Chris Jericho is doing his best work in AEW before he calls it a day in his career? Now let's get to Hook. I told people many, many times this guy is not ready. And I'm going to give you an example in the match. There was a part in the match, Jericho Shibata's down. Hook is trying to come back up because he just took a suplex from his head. Instead, he was supposed to go for Shibata. He goes for Jericho, and Jericho's telling him, no, dummy, you have to go for Shibata. If anybody missed that, I don't know why, because it was the highlight of the match for me. I've been saying all along, Hook is not ready. He needs work. He does a bunch of suplexes, T-bone suplexes. I guess he did 6 or 7. Where was the punches? Why were we seeing the horrible selling? Why are we seeing horrible forearm shots? Why are we not seeing, I don't know, give me a fucking vertical suplex. Give me a fucking headlock takedown. Give me something to work with. Give me a submission, for God's sakes, besides the red rum. Give me something, kid. And I'm not seeing it. And this match was completely bad, and it was the shits.
Moxley out here right now taking on Rocky Romero on Dynamite. We'll see if Rocky Romero can put aside some of his backstage duties to focus on Jon Moxley, who, by the way, is down one arm. He's pretty much fighting this man with one arm. I don't even know how he's medically cleared, but yet here he is. He's not bleeding yet, folks, but we'll keep you posted as we get back to the results of Double or Nothing. Listen, I don't know why you hate this match so much. It wasn't the greatest match at all by any means, but, you know, it was on the card. It did what it was supposed to do. Jericho was supposed to retain, and that's it. That's all I got to say about it. There he goes. Jericho retains.
You liked it.
Jon Moxley, Takeshita, big time matchup. I'm upset at this. I feel like this was the opportunity to take Takeshita and really put a stamp on how badass he is. Put him on the same playing field as a Moxley. For Christ's sakes, this kid Takeshita did that DDT, and that shit looked better than anything Moxley's ever done in his fucking career. But you know what? Moxley's fucking over. We love him. He's like Godzilla. He fucking doesn't lose. He beats everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking same old bullshit. Fuck that. They should have fucking elevated fucking Takeshita. Kid's a fucking stud. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
It's a long take. This son of a bitch right here is Savage, aka Dijak. This motherfucker said that Takeshita is going to be a world champion. He's a top Japan star. He has all the tools, yada, yada, yada. You know what, Savage? You are completely wrong, buddy. And I have the facts. I have it on my phone, and I will get to it in a minute. But I'm going to talk about this match. This is why I hate this match, folks. You have a guy as a champion. He comes out. His tape is armed, completely armed like this, all white up and everything. Can't even hold it. I don't like matches like that. I know you're working an injury angle, but Randy Orton was working on an injury angle, but he didn't show it. So it's a big difference. For me, it's a turnoff. I didn't like this match personally because it took me out of it. Now, I'm going to go with Takeshita here. This guy says he throws the best suplexes. He goes one-on-one with Will Ostrich. I'm going to say this, Savage. You're wrong. You know what Takeshita thinks about America? I'm going to tell you what he thinks about America. Because there was a recent interview in BDT. I already thrown away the joys of wrestling, says Kanoshu Takeshita. Okay? There's another one. Wait, hold on. Discrimination is not the word here, but unfortunately, there's a lack of space for an Asian person to be on a TV show watched by Americans. Takeshita told DDT. No matter how good my condition was, or the amount of matches I was put in, or how many times they say my match was good, it felt like I couldn't make it in the starting lineup. To put it in baseball terms, you know what, Takeshita? You are absolutely right. Because I've been trying to tell Savage, I've been trying to tell everybody in this kingdom on the chat, everyone that's watching, your friends, your sons, your daughters, that Takeshita was not going to go anywhere. And this is all proof, Savage. Go ahead. What do you think?
I think you're fucking crazy. Takeshita's a stud.
Oh, yeah. I'm fucking crazy.
And yeah, why would he be happy when all he's doing is
right
being booked to fucking lose?
It's black and white.
Why would he be happy? Why would anybody be happy when they're that talented and they're getting booked to lose?
Listen to this. Listen to this one. He had a match, AEW Revolution, right? He fought Will Ostrich, which you said was like a 7-star match or whatever. You could agree with that, right? Can you agree with that?
I don't know.
No, you don't know. Wait, hold on. So you don't know Will Ostrich versus Takeshita. You told me it was a great match. Now
I'm not going to sit here with a 7-star bullshit like Dave Meltzer, man.
But you like the match.
It was a fun match. Good match. It was a fun match. Yes.
Here's what he said after that. It's been a few weeks since I got to be on air, and due to the nature of the live broadcast, my match was cut. I was already waiting at the entrance gate with my gown on when I was told so. They cut his match after he had a banger with Ostrich. And you're going to sit there and you're going to tell me this guy's going to be a future world champ in AEW?
I guarantee you he's going to be a future world champion. I'll make it happen if I have to. I don't know why you're laughing. I said something.
Because Takeshita believes he's not going to be a champion. You're the only one. You're the only one.
I'm the only one that matters, Jake. I'm the one who can get the deal done.
You're the only one.
If I take Takeshita's going to be a fucking world champion. He's going to be a fucking world
America.
champion.
He hates America.
Listen, maybe he won't be a world champion in AEW. Maybe he's going to be a world champion in NXT or WWE.
In Japan, where he goes back home. There's nothing good for him here.
Shut the hell up, man. Shut the hell up.
You don't like when the facts are there.
That's not a fact, bro. He's not getting
DDT Pro Wrestling.
All you just said to me is this. You said Takeshita's not happy about being in America because he's not getting treated fairly. Yada, yada, yada.
You
Okay,
told me to be champ.
problem fucking solved. Savage will recruit the Takeshita, treat him properly, and make sure he becomes champion.
Since arriving in America, if you were to ask me what I found enjoyable, there's been nothing. In my heart, I've already thrown away the joys of wrestling, said Takeshita.
Mick has a question for you, Jay. What is your favorite Monday Night Raw of all time? Thank you for the question, Mick. We appreciate you.
Okay.
I agree with Sean. Takeshita does need a push, and of course, nothing is more over than the pizzeria Ric Flair dominated a few weeks ago. Woo!
I was
pizza and a few Jack and Cokes.
I was a fan. I think favorite for me will probably be the Triple H Mick Foley match that they had on Monday Night Raw. They used the dumpster and everything when it came out.
Yeah, great one.
That was great. That was a great main event.
You're talking about the Outlaws versus Chainsaw Charlie and Mick Foley? Or Cactus Jack?
It was Cactus Jack, I believe, right?
Cactus
Jack.
And Chainsaw Charlie.
Yeah.
That was a great tag team. That was a great tag team.
That was a good match.
Short-lived. If they would have started a little sooner, those guys could have been super fucking popular over.
I don't know what year. Was that 97, what I said? Probably 97.
97, 98. Yeah, around
like
there, man.
97.
Attitude era.
Like
My favorite Raw was when I was there that night when Triple H returned to Monday Night Raw. Were you there?
We'll leave it as that. We'll leave it as that.
Were you there?
No, but I definitely got the messages after.
I wonder if you would have came with me or just watched me get dragged by security guards.
Probably still would have been dragged by security. Yo, Savage, what do I do now?
You would have let me get dragged away, but that was a good Monday Night Raw. I had a good time, man.
Savage, what do I do now? What do I do?
Effin, you still there? He wants to know. Sean, I had the Super Nintendo game.
Oh, yeah, I had it too.
We're watching AEW, and unfortunately, Jon Moxley's taking on Rocky Romero. I don't know how I feel about that right now. I don't really care, but maybe you do. I don't know. Do you care?
I don't care. I don't care at all.
Like, Rocky's a good wrestler, but we know he's going to just lose this match to Moxley. Like, if Takeshita couldn't get the job done, what chance does Rocky Romero have? None. None. I don't care who he's defeating on Rampage and Ring of Honor tapings.
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
I had a lot of Super Nintendo wrestling games where I used to buy them all, man. Unfortunately, those
days
are over.
You had them all.
I can still pull up any game. I have them all. I'll pull out every game right now.
Oh, you had them all.
Crazy. All right, we'll keep it moving on AWR. We got to get to this. Unfortunately, it came to our attention that Adam Copeland has been severely injured. He will require surgery. He is out. We're going to find out later tonight from the Young Bucks what's going to happen with that TNT title, but he did win the match. Malachi Black.
Savage got all the old school games.
Jay, what do you think about this match that we saw?
I hated the concept because they stole it from TNA. This was a lockdown match. It was just an AEW. So I hated the concept. You know what, Savage? I didn't like it because of the finish. You and I both agree that Malachi Black should have gone over Adam Copeland. As just what we just learned, Savage, what you just mentioned before my take, it made perfect sense. I mean, what kind of an idiot is 44, 45 years old thinking like he's 20-something, like he's going to jump from the top of the cage and make an elbow drop and not get hurt? You know, sometimes you just got to say to yourself, hey, I love to do this shit. I get a rush, but there's just limits on what I can do in the ring. And I think it was a big freaking mistake because we all saw what happened after the match when he was trying to get up. And I just didn't like it for the fact they didn't give it to Black. I think Black should have been the ultimate winner.
And, of course, Moxley won the match against Rocky Romero, right? We knew that was going to happen.
What else is
We knew that was going to happen. Now, Jay, what did you think about this stuff? Where'd it go?
Where what go?
This window right here. There was another moment yesterday during that match.
I did like that moment. I'm not going to lie.
Royal returns. He makes a surprise appearance at Double or Nothing. I would have loved to see where this could have gone, but now Edge went and got hurt. They might have had plans. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll never know.
They could have.
Never know.
They could have. They could have had plans for him. They could have. He really dropped the ball on this one.
Yeah. John Moxley just beat Rocky Romero. We knew that was going to happen. Right now, Renee trying to get a word with Hook and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe says tonight we learned our first lesson, and that's we do not exist on their time.
I never see a company that's throwing so many stars at Hook, and they can't get this kid over.
But he is over, Jay. People cheer for him. You act like he comes out and gets booed.
No. Go back to when Hook was coming out originally till now. You'll see the big change of how people.
All right, but the last year, nobody's booing this kid like you are.
Savage, I'm the only one that got to head. Those are AEW loyal fans. You could throw the kitchen sink.
Perhaps, Jay, but that's what sells merch. And I heard that he's selling merch.
Like what?
T-shirts. He's selling
shirts. Where's your T-shirt? You're a big
I didn't buy one, but he's selling them.
Do you have a figure?
Yes, I do.
Burn it. Burn it now. I dare you. I dare you to burn it. Look.
Listen, I thought this match, in my opinion, if you want to know the truth, first of all, this match is taking place at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Someone of his age should probably be sleeping at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, not having steel cage barbed wire matches. You know, going into this match, you're going in the ring with Malachi Black. He is a guy that he is obviously careful about his legacy. He's careful about how he has matches and how he does his things. This is a guy who has the best finisher in the business right now, maybe. You could argue that he has the best finishing move in professional wrestling, right? He's a dangerous man. You're getting in a ring with him in the steel cage. The chances of you getting hurt are huge. And look what happened. You got hurt, and it sucks because now they had a lot riding on you. They wanted you to bang out a year, 2 years, working with all their young guns. And now you have surgery, and you don't even know if you're coming back. You don't even know if you're coming back. This might be it for Edge. Next time we see Edge, will probably be, I can't wrestle anymore. And he has to do that all over again? That's terrible. I hope that's not the case. I hope he has surgery. I hope he recovers, and I hope he has a few more matches before it's said and done. And knowing Edge the way I know Edge, growing up watching him and how tough he was, I feel like that's the kind of guy who's dead ass going to go in the rehab, just like a Rollins would, kill that shit, come back sooner than expected, and have a few matches to finish off his career here in All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, I think it's over. Truly over.
Jay,
sorry to say, but I think it's over.
We'll get into this. Make sure every Tuesday you watch our WWE Weekly Update. Every Wednesday night, we bring you AEW Weekly Update, and starting tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m., the Savage Storm Wrestling Super Show, where we are going to cover everything and talk about everything. News, results, rumors, breaking news, appearances, matches, results, all that stuff for WWE, AEW, TNA, NWA, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you're not familiar with New Japan, if you're not familiar with NWA or TNA, I will get you educated. Tomorrow night, I plan on showing you the rosters of TNA, the rosters of NWA, the rosters of New Japan Pro Wrestling. We're going to do a live watch of TNA where Jay is going to give you breakdown results throughout the night of what's happening on TNA. Hopefully, Jay can deliver that to us without bias and come at us. Tomorrow, I'd like to see you come at us like a journalist. Like you're there, like you can give your opinions on everything we're discussing, but like the input that you give us from TNA should just be like information, not like, fuck, this is trash, that's trash.
They all suck. You want me to review Mustafa Ali?
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised because I've been looking at a lot of TNA lately. They have a very impressive roster.
Yeah, you
including Jordan fucking Grace, who's going to beat the shit out of Roxanne Perez.
Listen, all you Jordan Grace motherfucking fans out there, all right? It's not going to happen. There's just no way. Did I forgot to tell everybody?
There you go. You got somebody. Sean says Hook sucks.
Did I forgot to tell everybody that Roxanne Perez is a little better than Charlotte Flair?
Hold on. Wow. Let's see this. We need to stream old school games. Yeah, definitely. Don Callis is out here, by the way.
I'm a fan. I think we should stream WrestleMania, the arcade game.
I'm cool with that. What is the craziest thing a ring rat has ever done to get backstage to meet you? Jesus Christ. Listen, this is, we can't talk about this kind of stuff here. Just can't do it. WCW for Nintendo was great. Which one? N64, WCW versus the World. I grew up on Mike Tyson's Punch-Up for Nintendo. So did I. I broke a few controllers trying to beat Mike Tyson.
Show was crazy tough.
It was great to see Gangrel. You're right. Edge asked for him. Hook sucks. There you go. Jay, you got somebody with you.
They know.
Nick says he liked it at the moment, and it was a good moment. Gangrel is awesome. He was better than Edge or Christian. He should have gotten pushed. You're not wrong about that. During his first WWF run, yes, Gangrel was taken very seriously because he was the leader of the Brood. His DDT was very powerful. He was beating people up, drinking blood, and had two young studs next to him to help him do his bidding, coming out with fire and blood and the crazy music, entrance. It was ahead of its time. It was awesome. Short-lived. And I don't know all the details about what happened, but, it didn't work out with Gangrel. But if it would have, imagine how different Edge's career could have been. If Gangrel got all that push, Edge maybe doesn't. And perhaps Edge and Christian maybe don't get that push that they went on to get. Because Gangrel leaves, they go on to become Edge and Christian. 5-second photography, triple threat ladder, TLC, legends. Those guys are legends because of one match, Jay. They never had to do any of the other stuff they've done. They're the legends forever.
You're right. This is crazy, right? I'm seeing right now.
What's going on right now? Explain to me what Don Collins is proposing to Orange Cassidy. Because
he's trying to recruit him. This is what we've been waiting for.
Is that a contract?
Yep. He's trying to recruit him.
He's going all out right now on Dynamite tonight. Orange Cassidy had that contract in his hands. And it looks like he's going to open it up and take a look at it. No, he better not, Jay. Orange Cassidy ripping up the contract. And you know what? He deserves everything that's coming his way right now.
Wow. He's ripped it up.
Everybody should be out here from the Don Callis family, including Will Ospreay, and they should be beating the hell out of Orange Cassidy right now. And then these stupid fans are now chanting freshly squeezed.
Uh-oh.
Gangrel is in the ring is far superior. Just watch. Yeah, you don't got to tell me, Colt. I've seen them all, bro. Analyzing Tony, I'm going to go ahead, give up my YouTube champion. I will forfeit. Oh, shit. Tony, you better watch out. Mick Thomason's coming for your ass. Can I come on sometime with Marty and be wearing my shirt? Well, it was actually next week. I'm going to play the video you sent me, Sean. For now, if hopefully that's good enough for you, we're going to play a small clip from the video you sent me wearing that GAT t-shirt. And no, we can do regular Nintendo. By the way, Chris Statlander. Damn, Jay. Why, is it me or
what is all this about? Why would we put Stokely out here?
Is Statlander looking better than ever, Jay? Or am I wrong about that?
A little bit.
Am I wrong about that right now, Jay? Or what am I seeing right now?
I don't know what I'm watching right now. I'm trying to understand it. Hold on one sec.
Are you a fan of Dark Statlander? I'm a fan of Dark Statlander. She's going full hero. She's embracing it, man. Well, I'm actually looking for people that can help me once in a blue as correspondents. If they could come in for like a 2-minute thing, 3-minute thing, talk about New Japan, talk about NWA, talk about TNA. There are some little positions open in the future. And I am going to be doing on the Thursday shows.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have fans that will be able to come on as a guest. So, yes, Colton, we definitely have done it in the past. We will do it again in the future. And I like what I'm seeing right now as Treporetta is out here and he is beating the holy hell out of Orange Cassidy, just whooping his ass. You got to love it. You got to appreciate it. We're watching Dynamite here on a Wednesday night. Orange Cassidy could be busted open. Treporetta out here to prove something, man. That Orange Cassidy has never been his friend. He's a piece of shit, and he wants everybody to know it.
He is a piece of shit.
Love Dark Statlander. Yeah, Gianna, Dark Statlander right now to me is hitting on other levels I didn't even think she was capable of. I feel like she has a lot of potential, shows a lot of promise.
Better for her. Better for
Trent
her.
Beretta right now hugging Don Callis, and maybe the biggest signing in the history of the Don Callis family. Trent Beretta with Don Callis and his shoe on top of Orange Cassidy. Crush that orange, squeeze all that juice out, and drink it up, and leave him drier than a fucking rotted orange sitting in the sun in the desert. Technically not true. A lot of people considered some of the older original wrestling games as like rip-off WCW games.
Word.
Gianna, I don't understand that question. Is that meant for Marty Jannetty, or are you talking about some of your friends over there in La La Land? Maybe you're talking about LA Knight. Yeah? I could talk about being a savage. What's going on, Michael B? I think I know who Michael B is. He can definitely talk about being a savage if that's who I think it is. If that's the guy that makes the custom shoes. If that's the guy who's making the custom Air Force Greeks that eventually are going to land on my feet and be shown to wrestlers from around the world. Because that's what I do. I talk and work with wrestlers. Not just wrestlers. Fucking legends.
That's true. Fucking legend, all right.
Would love to jump on and chop it up sometime. I've forgotten more about wrestling than most people will ever know. I know about that feeling. And Colton, we'll make that happen very soon. Maybe tomorrow night, we might have to throw out that link for that segment, because we were discussing having a segment every Thursday where we bring some of the fans on to rip some questions, to rip it up for a little bit, because the Thursday show's got to be tight, man. We got a lot to cover on Thursday, Jay. All right? The Savage Storm Wrestling Show is coming and starts tomorrow night. In my opinion, it's going to be the best wrestling podcast that's ever been recorded in human existence. We're going to cover WWE, AEW, TNA, NWA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, rumors, news, and everything that is professional wrestling.
TV right now.
Daddy Magic, Daniel Garcia, Jay. All right? They're fucking money.
A bunch of Rampage superstars?
These guys are AEW superstars, all right? Don't make me do the Daniel Garcia dance right now.
Rampage superstars.
205 Live, it's on. He's man. This guy, he loves cracking up on AEW. He thinks they love the lightweights here. And you see, he's not wrong. But look, dude, Samoa Joe was just your AEW champion. And that's definitely not anybody that's at 205.
Man, he's fighting DM.
They're pushing Kill Switch. He's definitely not sitting at 205.
And Kill Switch is fighting Swerve for some.
How much do you think Swerve weighs? He's got to be 220, right? He got bigger. 230 even?
Maybe like 200.
No way. No way. We're going to Google that shit right now. Swerve Strickland weight. Swerve Strickland weight.
Is AEW going to get better tonight, or...
What do you see? We're about to see Mercedes Moné, bro. He's 233 pounds. Damn, I'm good, Michael B. I hit it, bro. Trent have Chuck on his wrist tape.
Wow, he's fighting now?
Colton Grundy, yeah, I don't know, bro. This guy's on another level, man. We all saw this coming.
This entrance, I seen.
Elliot, what's going on? Eventually, says Michael B. Ricky, do you need to be a member of the kingdom? Let him know, Mick Thomason. Let that little fucker know who the real Savage Kingdom fucking G-Unit soldier is. And it's Mick fucking Thomason, day one OG motherfucker in the house. We don't sit around on that PG shit. This is the Savage Show, where Jake can talk about bullshit and say whatever the fuck he wants. Because honestly, I don't give a fuck anymore. We might get hit by a nuke tomorrow, Jay. We got to have fun today. You know what I'm saying?
This chick really believes she's the greatest of all time.
Yo, Mercedes thinks she's the fucking greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. She's more fucking narcissistic than I could ever fucking hope to be, and that's pretty bad. Because when I put the shades on and I do my thing, yeah, I turn into a little bit of a fucking jackass. But at the end of the day, I know how to be a human being. Does Mercedes Moné know what it means to be a fucking human anymore? Where she full morphed into a fucking lizard. I was working on Josh Alexander's shoe, and the heat gun just broke.
This chick went from working with Charlotte.
I don't even want to know how many heat guns you have.
Fucking blue.
Jay, you're not wrong. You're talking about a girl who was working with Becky Lynch, was working with Charlotte Flair, was working with Bayley, working with Asuka, doing it all. Tag team champions. She was working with Ronda Rousey, even. You know what I'm saying? The top of the game, top of the food chain, throws it all away to go get hurt in New Japan, and now come to AEW and be your mid-card TBS champion.
Wow, that belt looks like a piece of shit.
I've never liked either of these fucking belts, man. Orange Cassidy was a champ for 1,000 days. I don't even believe that. Is that real, Jay?
No.
I think you're trolling. Man, they add 20 pounds to the stats just like in football. I wasn't on the website. That's off of Google. So, I mean, yeah, you're probably not wrong, but he looks bigger, though, Mike. You can't tell me over the last 2 months he doesn't look like he's bulked up a little bit, bro. That shit ain't 5-10 pounds. He looks like, you can't tell me he's not 220 pounds. I won't believe it. He's a big fucking guy now. He got way bigger than even when I met him.
He's 200 pounds.
I just ran out of my Tahoe's Quattro. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it sounds important as we're watching Mercedes Moné taking on Sky Blue here on Dynamite. Surprise matchup that happened because Sky Blue earlier in the night revealed she was the one that attacked Mercedes Moné. I guess it took her a long time to come clean and admit it. If you missed it last week, I did an episode with Marty Jannetty, Story Time with Al Snow. Phenomenal episode, highly rated. Probably going to win an award for Podcast of the Year from the National Wrestling Dickhead Alliance, whoever the fuck gives out those awards. And this week, tomorrow, Jay, you'll be able to see the exclusive footage of Marty Jannetty getting married.
That is insane.
Marty Jannetty talking about getting married. Marty Jannetty talking about his marriage.
Is there a trail?
His wife on camera saying that it's okay for him to sleep with other women.
Is there a trailer for this?
No trailer. Just going to have to tune in live tomorrow night, 10 p.m. on the Party with Marty podcast. Hypothetically,
that is
the greatest podcast of all time. And we got a lot of big guests lined up for the future. You will eventually see Kurt Angle on the show. You will eventually see Diamond Dallas Page on the show. The Godfather, Mike Chioda is coming on the show. Tanaka is going to be coming to us live from a bar in North Dakota where he promises this bar has 20 people you need to meet. A lot of good shit coming to the Party with Marty. Mercedes Moné getting dropped on her head. She could be dead, Jay.
Hopefully.
Jay, have you been to the new website yet?
Yes, I have. And I'm hopefully Mercedes cannot wrestle no more.
All this merch. The link is located at the bottom of this video, okay? We'll take you to my Spread Shop store, okay? Or Spread Shirt, Spread Shop, whatever the fuck. Pick up the brands, the hottest brands in the business right now. Before anybody, support me. Get your Savage Mania. Because I promise you at WrestleMania 41, no one will ever forget what I do.
Can't
Going
believe
down
it.
to the wrestling universe. Sorry, Jay.
She's gonna be there.
She is going to be there. And wait, Jay, I have a huge announcement today. You don't even know who's going to be. Check it out. Rhino, Bull Nakano, Greg the Hammer Valentine. All these people, go to thewrestlinguniverse.com. You can see all their upcoming signings. Itsuki Yamazaki, okay? Half of the Jumping Bomb Angels. The Mountie, Scott Norton, Sid Vicious. She's our WWE Hall of Famer, Jay. Just know that. Doug Gilbert, good friends with Sid Vicious. Yes, they play together. Tito Santana will be in the house.
Isn't he arrested?
Saw Jim Duggan. Eric Bischoff in the house. Crazy. Booker T in the house. And just announced another announcement. I didn't make the graphic just yet. But Vince Russo will also be at the Wrestling Universe on July 20th, right next to Booker T. You can meet Vince Russo and Booker T. And then also maybe the hottest signing of the summer, Brie and Nikki Garcia, formerly known as the Bella Twins. It's going to be limited, so make sure you pick up your tickets. Elijah, FKA Elias, will be announced. Tully Blanchard, Jake the Snake Roberts, Tony Atlas, Jimmy Valiant, Diamond Dallas Page in September. Buy tickets now. the Boogeyman, Papa Shango. And then we have a tag team super extravaganza on November 2nd. You can meet all these tag teams all at the same goddamn time. And breaking news.
Oh, I met him already.
Maharaja, formerly known as
What?
Jinder Mahal, will not only
Raj-
be at the wrestling universe,
Jesus.
but he will be in my car. We will be having breakfast together. I get to have breakfast.
I met him.
Maharaja.
I hope you don't kick me out of the car like Gangle did.
Jay, you better be in your best behavior because I bring you a long way, Jay. I mean, 2 years ago, we weren't talking to celebrities. We weren't associating with these wrestlers. We were just watching them on TV. But now we're whining, we're dining, we're flying, and we're representing.
If he's smelling like curry, I'm calling him out on it. I'm calling him out. You smell.
Calling him out, man? Why are you
Sir,
calling him
you
out,
smell. Calling him out. If you smell.
Wrestling with Savage. What's going on? Beaver Cleavage in the house. Make sure you like, share, subscribe this fucking stream. Let everybody know that this is the best wrestling podcast in the world today because I am Savage. This is Jay. We've been watching wrestling for over 30 years.
Arm drag.
We've been arguing about professional wrestling for over 30 years.
And everybody's going to tell me this woman's hot shit.
And we're about to do it for another 30, Jay. Are you ready?
How is this woman hot shit? All she did was meteor.
I got a better idea right here, says Mick Thomason. Be a member of the Savage Kingdom. Ricky, get your ass in gear, God damn it. Yes, Sean, we'll have you on as a special guest as well. We're going to line it up. We're probably going to bring on 1 to 2 fans a week just to get in a quick question, get in a quick something on the Thursday show, because there's obviously going to be a lot to talk about. A lot of companies that I want to start covering and representing. I need these guys to know that I got my eye on their roster. I keep my eye on the rosters of the best wrestling companies in the world today, from the independents all the way to the top of Stamford, Connecticut, the WWE. Savage has to have his eyes on talent at all times because you never know who's going to rise to the top and take over the business. Hopefully, it's someone in my corner. I need to be on when DDP is on so I can talk about adding my mindfulness or base therapy to his yoga retreats in Panama City Beach. Michael B., I love you, but if I get DDP to actually click a link and come on the show, I'm definitely going to ask him, but I'm not promising anything because DDP is a fucking millionaire and he might not give a fuck about making more money, because I've learned in life when you've made enough money, I don't know. But I'm going to send him a message for
They
you.
messed up the finish.
Of course they did. I'm going to send him the message, Michael. I got you. I'll do that for you. And it's got to be cool with Mr. Giannetti, too. Because he's not coming on Wrestling with Savage. He's going to be coming on the party. But if anybody can make that happen for you, Michael, I might have to do that for you. But you know what could convince me to maybe have more incentive to make that happen? Maybe if I was holding that fucking sneaker in my fucking hand. Yeah. Where's my sneaker? I want my Air Bricks. This guy's been teasing me for like 6 months now. And Mercedes Moné, still your TBS champion.
Here it comes.
By the way, Michael, go ahead and put your link to your IG.
Here it comes. More
so everybody can see
CMLL
your work. Michael makes amazing work, artwork, sneakers, painted models. Need to check your shit out. All right, Jay, what do you think about this?
Horrible, horrendous to watch. They're going to break the belts now? Good. Get rid of all of them.
What is going on right now, Jay?
Trash.
So Mercedes Moné is just going to start wrestling every week now? At least get your money's worth, Tony. Get your money's worth now while you can.
Here comes another cringe person. Renee.
Oh, wait, Dark Statlander's back. Let's give her some respect. I love me some Dark Statlander right now. For $200, you can smell Nikki Bella's fart. What the fuck? Well, Greg the Hammer, yeah, absolutely a true legend right there. The Maharaja. Stokely right now cutting a promo right now, and I think he's got Dark Statlander's best intentions in mind. I could make that happen. I know JR. JR is a feisty one. I wouldn't fuck with JR. They call me Ricky Plugs. God damn it, Ricky. You and the plugs tonight, man. You're just not stopping. You go and you get into really good shape all of a sudden, and now all of a sudden you're talking about butt plugs. Is there a coincidence that you lose some weight and now you're talking about butt plugs? Explain yourself. Only 30 years, I got y'all beat. Well, no, me and Jay have been watching it together for 30 years as friends, but I've been watching it for 37, 38 years, since I could remember.
I still haven't seen anything good in AEW tonight.
What are you talking about? We're looking at Dark Statlander. This is incredible right now. Look, she's talking. Let me hear this.
Why?
Because I'm interested in Dark Statlander. I think Dark Statlander's got potential. We saw babyface Statlander. I want to see bad Statlander. She could just start calling herself Darklander. What a name. Copyrighted right now.
She's the Gordon Haywood of Rust. She's injury prone.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see what's happening with OVW. I'm going to be working with OVW later in the year. I'm going to be taking Marty down there for probably a show or two. So if you're in the area, I'll let you know when it's happening so you can come on down and enjoy the festivities.
The Young Bucks Reebok shoe would have been cool if it wasn't 130 freaking dollars.
No, not my store. I work with a lot of different people. I'm like I'm one of a kind, let's say. One of a kind plug. I'm a plug in a way.
He basically owns a percentage. He's like a minority ownership.
I wouldn't say anything like that. The Bucks Reebok pumps are cool. I agree. I like them. I've always liked the Reebok pumps. I had them when I was a kid. I used to sit there in the gym and thinking I was going faster.
More like white man can't jump Reebok.
40 here, you old fart. All right, I guess we got to get back to this shit here, right? We got to do it. We got to get back to Double or Nothing pay-per-view this past Sunday. Kept us up all night. Edge got hurt. Malachi Black lost. I thought Malachi Black should have won that match. We all talked about it. Gangrel came back. Mercedes Moné defeated Willow Nightingale. This pissed me off because I love Willow Nightingale. I think she's one of the greatest wrestlers they have going right now in the women's division. They had her in a big run, baby fist push. Could have been huge for her if she would have just stopped Mercedes Moné, put her in her place, and then Mercedes has that story of, no, girl, you got to work your way back up. Instead of, I'll just come back and take over because I'm the CEO and all this bullshit. She comes in, crushes Willow Nightingale, crushes her run, and now, if truth be told, we'll never know if Willow Nightingale will ever regain the momentum she just had. Because they're not going to let her just beat Toni Storm right now. That's not going to happen. Go ahead, Jay. Your take on that matchup between Willow Nightingale and the CEO. Fucking CEO.
I call it the play it safe match. You do a couple arm drags, you do a bunch of counters, you do a bunch of Meteora, and that's pretty much your match. I was very disappointed. I thought it was built properly. Match disappointed me. And I think that Mercedes Moné Thunder was taken away. I think the bigger thing for me in the match was Willow and Statlander. I wanted to see more. I thought it took everything out of basically what happened in the match. I didn't like it. I didn't like the match.
All right, Jay didn't like the match. What's going on, Jake, the aerial assassin? I appreciate you, brother. I was wondering, I know you're in the Discord all the time. By the way, we do have a Discord. You can get the link on my website. Yes, I have a website because I like being professional. wrestlingwithsavage.com, where you can check out my store, check out my links, check out my events, check out the shop. And by the way, you can see all the latest content that me and Jay bring you every week with Wrestling with Savage. Soon, we're going to add DJ Storms to the mix. We got to get Jay some merch going. So this way, when we start making the big fucking money, I can be sending some checks over to Jay. So he doesn't have excuses on why he's not coming to the Royal Rumble or, wherever the fuck we got to go. Because pretty soon, Jay, our life's going to change. You're not working for anybody.
Right now.
We're gonna get paid to just go watch professional wrestling and talk shit about it. It's going to be fucking great. I'm on TV right now. They're reminding us about what happened with the devil. By the way, do you think we see MJF right now, tonight? No, right? Where do we see him again? At another pay-per-view?
Where are we at next week? Depends where we locate.
man. Whatever.
Yeah, man. It's location. You got to be careful.
And now here's another disrespect to the AEW champion. This should be the fucking main event. Why is anything other than the AEW championship?
I told you why. I told you why.
How is this not the main event? Why are the Bucks the main event? Because they're that.
Because he's a champion that cannot elevate anybody or who he works with, and that's the first time ever.
But what if it's because the Bucks? That's just part of their character of being assholes.
This is not the first time I
steal the main event too, man.
This is not the first time I saw this. I saw this when Diesel won the championship. Okay, and we all know that went nowhere.
Well, Elliot, I'm getting there 100%. Jay's just coming along for the ride.
Same here with Swerve. He doesn't.
Jay's coming along for the goddamn ride. Jay right now doesn't know how fucking lucky he is.
Elevate him. You know why we gave him the belt? Because he's black. Let's face it. If Swerve was white,
come on, that's bullshit. I call bullshit. We did not give him the championship because of that. We gave him the championship because he was the hottest baby face in the company. He was over.
I love you, Swerve. I know you work for the Savage Kingdom, but you are being treated like shit, sir. Okay? You are being used because you are black, sir. Okay? If you were white and your name was Swerve Strickland, you would not win the AEW championship.
His name is Swerve Strickland. What are you talking about?
Black.
All right, Jay's going off the fucking rails. Let's bring him back on track. What did you think of the match?
What did I thought of the white guy fighting the black guy in the match? Boy. It was too fucking long for me, okay? 20 minutes of this bullshit when it should have been 10? Jesus Christ. And you think that Swerve is a person that should be an AEW champion. Give me a break.
His name would be,
you know you love this match. But, sir, Swerve Strickland, Nana, I hope you're watching because we love you guys, but you are being used, both of y'all, because y'all black. That's it.
Listen, the EVPs, the Young Bucks, the new elite, or whatever they're, I don't know what to call them, I guess, the corporate elite, golden elite, I don't know.
Savage, can you sit here and honestly say that Swerve Strickland can elevate someone that's up and coming?
I can't say he's overrated, Gianna. Listen, the guy right now might be oversaturated, I think. Jay, let me get this take out before you just keep rambling on.
You can't answer it. You can't.
Go ahead. What's the fucking question so I can answer it and shut your ass up?
Question. You just love him because he's black, right? All right, well, let's go to my question.
No, that's not why I love him. I love him because I think he's a great wrestler who's had a great run, great matches, great moveset, doesn't make mistakes. And had a good manager. Not a problem. You asked me a fucking question, but then you don't even let me fucking
Can he elevate him? Can he fucking elevate a star? Yes or no?
Yes.
You'll just slide in front of everybody in the Savage Kingdom and everybody that's watching.
Swerve Strickland elevated Hangman Adam Page to a level you didn't even think he could get to.
They use blood, Savage. Of course, everybody's gonna love the fucking match.
What are they supposed to do? Not use blood?
I love
shit.
Yes, we all want to see Hangman suffer a serious accident and retire from wrestling. Of course, I'm gonna love the match. Of course, I'm gonna love it.
Jay, you have serious fucking issues. I thought this match was good. I thought it was a good match. All right, good play. Everybody ended up getting ejected. It came down to Swerve. It came down to Christian. I thought it was a well-fought match. My problem is you take away significance from the world title when it's not the main event. That's my main problem.
Swerve was white. He would not be champion.
Well, here's your fucking main event, Jay. All right? I have a few pictures for this bullshit. The Elite one. Here's them there. They're cool. We're the fucking Elite. I'm Darby Allin. I like picks in my nose and then thumbtacks in my eyebrow.
Stupid.
I'm the scapegoat. I'm so fucking cool. We have the pumps now. Reebok, AEW. Yeah. We're cool. We're so fucking cool. Flamethrower. Yeah.
Worst match I've ever seen.
And then check this out, Jay. I'll say this and then it's you. I thought it was very tacky to do the spot with Darby Allin where he's hanging from a rope upside down with the wife of Owen Hart in attendance. Unnecessary. Dangerous and not needed. Flamethrower, I get it, whatever, for effect. You had it on the show. You want to incorporate it? Fine. You did it correctly. The guy didn't get hurt. Looked cool. Fuck it. Yeah. But the hanging, could have went without that. Go ahead, Jay. What you think on this matchup? Okada just said, "Shut up, bitches."
Hold on, I gotta hear this.
Okada. Jay just has crazy opinions, and he's nuts. At the end of the day, they use race in all companies to try and make money. And if you say, "Oh, this person finest deserves it because they're better than others," and then they call you racist, it's sad. Yeah, no, I can see what you're saying, Gianna. I really think Swerve deserved it. Had some of the best matches on TV. I thought the match that he had with Hangman Page is the one that really set him up for success because he started having banger after banger after that, man. That's why I fucking hired the guy. He wasn't even world champion yet, and I had faith enough to hire him to come to the wrestling universe. Should tell you a lot, Jay. I'm not just going to hire anybody. And he became world champion. So the guy that I bet on, Jay, is a fucking winner. Unlike the people you bet on who are fucking fired.
Maybe you don't know my source, but one of the person's name is Jimmy Wong, and he was basically backstage, and he heard from other producers and officials. Now, look, I don't know their names. I don't really give a shit. I'm not a fan of AEW, but they were saying like, "Hey, he's burned the champion. Is it because he's black?" That's what my source says, Savage. I'm gonna believe my source all the way. Now, let me get this straight. You honestly think let's take race and color out of here, folks. Let's talk about the wrestler Swerve Strickland. Yes, he's amazing. He could do high flying shit. Everybody else can. But I asked everybody in the kingdom this, and I asked Savage once again, can he really elevate someone in a 20-minute match with him being champion? I'm going to say to everybody, with all due respect, absolutely no. No.
Well, I don't think he's even had a chance to do such yet. He just won it. I mean, he's only had a few matches.
You said he's a workhorse champion.
Yeah,
he's been fighting ever since he won. He had opportunities.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. I'm sorry. If your finisher is a swerve stomp and you expect me to sit there when somebody's supposed to stand sitting down like an idiot in the ring for at least a minute till he climbs up and take the stomp, and you want me to just go with that, I can't.
Well, obviously, he's good enough for you to still be talking about him, even though his picture's not on the screen. Here's a look of the upcoming.
If you have his figure or posters, let's just return it. You can get your money back. Don't worry.
I thought we were going to see more about like Forbidden Door tonight. We haven't really heard anything about Forbidden Door. That's their next pay-per-view, Sunday, June 30th. Well, that's not true. I've enjoyed a few of them, but yeah, half of them I didn't enjoy. Like I think how many have they done? 4? I think it's been 4.
I don't really watch it, so
I might go to this one just because it's at the it's at Arthur Ashe, right?
UBS.
Oh, it's at UBS. Okay. Yeah,
the place where parking's a bitch.
Nah, UBS is easy parking. You just gotta pay for it.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, if I have a good week, I will. I don't mind.
Yeah, they got a Wendy's, right?
They do. They do have a Wendy's.
Now, I'm going to stand what I said about Swerve. I'm not going to change.
The Young Bucks are talking about how they need a new champion now. Are they talking about the World Heavyweight Champion?
I think they're talking about a mixed tag team belt championship.
I kind of like the way the Young Bucks are kind of like being like against Swerve, though. It adds a little more to Swerve's run.
The only thing they got to do is get rid of Jack Perry because he can't act tough. He can't act. Sorry.
What did they just call him? The new what champion? Oh, they just made him the new TNT champion. Okay. But who's out here right now? Who the hell is this, Jay?
Christopher Daniel.
I didn't even recognize him with a suit on.
Yeah, you're not a fan. It's okay. You're not a fan. Not a lot of people are.
Well, he's the new executive vice president of AEW, it looks like. Oh, he wants to be called Christopher, his God-given name. Somebody's standing up to the Bucks, Jay. So he just says, no way, Jack Perry, you're not just going to be the champion. If you want to be a champion, you have to earn it. This guy's definitely using Adam Pearce as a guideline. Am I wrong? Jay, are you not getting Adam Pearce vibes right now?
I think this was so unnecessary to put him in a role like this. It is so Adam Pearce vibes, and it's bad. It's real bad.
I feel like this is just like a knock at like Adam Pearce. I mean, it is creating an opportunity for Christopher Daniels. Well, how do you think about his delivery so far? He's talking well, right? He didn't stutter. Did he make any mistakes? Did you like his delivery? Does he strike you as an authority figure?
Absolutely not. He strikes me as a promoter, not an authority figure.
Oh, here comes the Acclaim to support Christopher Daniels. And these guys have been doing nothing but losing lately.
Because they're losing. Oops.
Well, they won their buy-in match.
On the YouTube channel, folks, you can catch it.
Yeah, it's free.
These guys were tag team champions. Now they fight on YouTube and X. Don't miss it, folks.
Don't miss it. You gotta give props. You gotta give props to Billy Gunn. Looking phenomenal, though.
I'm only giving props to Anthony Bowens. Only. Everybody else. Anthony Bowens has been shining.
Wait. We got a message from Swerve here, or is this a message from Prince Nana?
Here we go. Here comes the cringe. Here it comes. A guy that's going to elevate someone in a promo. I can't wait. Here we go. Bravo, I needed that. Oh my God.
Forbidden Door Casino Gauntlet just announced winner challenges for the AEW World Championship at Forbidden Door. And that's up next, folks. Forbidden Door Casino Gauntlet. And the winner challenges Swerve Strickland at Forbidden Door. This is huge breaking news. Stick with us here at Wrestling with Savage, and we'll find out who the new number one contender is going to be here tonight live on Dynamite. Swerve Strickland.
Like Swerve
Strickland over here, basically saying, calling everybody out. Good luck tonight. We'll see who out there tonight. Prince Nana smiling, Swerve Strickland, your AEW World Heavyweight Champion, but for how much longer?
I think I can.
Jay, why don't you give these people their favorite part of the week?
Controversial Jay. Chelsea Green endorses Matt Cardona to make NXT appearance after Jordan Grace. I do not. Next slide, please. Ex-WWE star hid Jordan Grace and Ethan Page in his garage ahead of 528 NXT appearances. Yes, I heard it was top secret. Whoever you are, good job. Jordan links up with Shawn Michaels after shocking appearance on 528 WWE NXT. Isn't it obvious, folks, that we are going to recruit her ass once her year contract is over with TNA? Jordan Grace capitalizing off WWE appearance when new t-shirt drop. It's prohibited portal. Go get it, folks. Jay won't get it because she's a piece of shit. Alexa Bliss brushes off connection to WWE's QR code mystery. Look, folks, if you're trying to get answers, she's not going to give it to you. So please, just stop. Chris Jericho addresses Becky Lynch potential joining the AEW. I'm sorry, Chris. It's never, ever going to happen in your fucking life, okay? She's basically taking time off to spend with her daughter, and she has every right to be. We'll probably see her in 2025. I'm calling the Royal Rumble. AEW faces criticism for spontaneous script changes and poor communication. I do agree. There is poor communication. There is some spontaneous script changes that makes absolutely no sense. I think we saw it tonight with Mercedes Moné when she came out and she wrestled, for God's sakes. Spontaneous script changes right there. Poor communication. Swerve, do me a favor, my man. Less talking. All right, bro? Got it? Chris Jericho confesses to finding joy in angering others. There is no joy, Chris. They're not being angry at you. They're laughing at you. Okay? Will Ostrich expresses desire for AEW to hire Scott D'Amore. I think that's a fantastic idea. But here, catch this, Will Ostrich. Why would he want to be stuck with a company and give his great expertise experience when this guy, Tony Khan, wasn't even listening to one of the greatest in Willie Regal? So I'm sorry. Scott, stay where you are. We all know you're doing indie shit and you're running it well. Jake Hager no longer with AEW. Hey, so what? R. Anderson is no longer with AEW. Mark Henry is no longer with AEW. For God's sakes, everybody just wants their contract to end. They want no bad blood. They want their money, and I don't blame them. Go collect, boys. Ex-WWE star Alicia Fox addresses potentially signing with AEW. You know, this one's real tough, Savage and everybody, because Alicia Fox is a great friend of mine. Good friend of Savage. I'm sorry, honey. I hope you're watching this. And you know what? Put me up. Put me up. I hope you're watching this, Raven, Alicia Fox. We all love you. Jay loves you. Big fan. But don't do it. Don't do it for Jay. I know what they're going to do with you. We all seen it with one of our greats. We saw it in Saraya, and we see how she's being treated. I don't want you to fall down that road. They'll make you a hot flavor of the month, and then they'll drop you, honey. Please.
Well, to give a little story there, she actually said that she's happy right now just running different territories and working on the indies and working with younger wrestlers. She's having a good time, making a lot of friends.
Do it.
And, making some money.
By
the way, MGF returns next week, baby, as announced on Dynamite tonight. More breaking news. We have internal reaction backstage. Yes. Everybody very upset that Adam Copeland got hurt. Everybody hoping for him to have a quick and speedy recovery.
He just did something real stupid, folks.
Sammy Guevara seemingly gunning for the TNT title after Adam Copeland injury. And it's going to be interesting if we see Sammy Guevara next week, maybe taking on one of the other pillars of AEW in Jack Perry, competing for that TNT title. Eric Bischoff urges Hook to join NXT following the Double or Nothing disaster.
See? I told you.
So you agree with Bischoff? You'd rather see Hook in NXT?
No, I don't want to see Hook, but I did say that he messed up in the match. He forgot his spot.
The Young Bucks Reebok shoe sales kick off to a very impressive start. So congratulations to them on bringing back the pumps. And I heard this rumor all week. Saraya responds to Mercedes Moné challenge. And I think this is the feud. This is the feud that I'd actually give a shit about because there is history there. But what can they do in the ring? Where can they take it? And when will it happen?
The magic's gone, folks.
They haven't established Saraya as a major player in the women's division. She came in hot and faded away quickly.
Yeah, Adam Cole broke his tibia, but that was his choice, folks. That was his decision. That's why it makes no sense to me. You're freaking 45 jumping from the top of the cage like you're 25.
And that's your breaking news here for AEW here live on the most incredible weekly podcast in the world today.
There is no...
Even on the AEW shows, this fucking Uncle Howdy's still doing this shit.
Well, Uncle Howdy, go take Cook with you. Okay?
This is the thing I was trying to play to let everybody know that you're watching the best what? The best weekly update in the market today for professional wrestling here on Wrestling with Savage. And Jay, we're watching the Gauntlet match, which is kicked off with two of my favorites. Jay White taking on Pac, continuation from Sunday. Who do you like here moving on in this match?
None.
I think Pac needs some redemption. I think this is a must-win for Pac, man.
I think it should be a double DQ. They should both get disqualified. You just bring the next contenders. I think so, right?
In case you missed it last night, here are the results from NXT. Sexy Red, there's the picture of your new title, Jay, by the way.
That's so ugly.
NXT was incredible last night. I mean, look at this moment right here. Jordan Grace.
What a piece of shit.
Shocking everybody and letting everybody know she's about to fucking kill Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez is one of the most dominant females that we have ever seen since Charlotte.
Baszler, Love of Vice heating up for the battleground. And look at my man. Look at this guy, bro. 2 wins in a row on Lexus King.
Don't worry, he's next. He's next in our DDT wrestling.
Chen, baby, in the house.
He's next. He's next.
And then the best moment of the night, Trick Williams doing his thing. Last Legend comes out to confront him about something, but then Ethan Page comes out and says, I'm the one that did it. I attacked them.
Talk about a statement.
And this is why I'm bringing it up, because we're watching AEW. Yet here is a man AEW had, and WWE did more with this guy in 34 seconds than AEW did in 3.5 years. We're watching AEW live.
He finally made it.
Gauntlet match, Jay, to decide the #1 contender.
Close friend of Cody Rhodes, by the way. Is Cody doing a little recruiting, folks? Is Ricky Starks next?
Gianna also says Hook is trash.
Yeah, only Savage likes
that. Yeah, we definitely got Adam Pearce vibes there, man.
Horrible vibe.
AEW fucking stinks, and Tony owes me something for watching. Adam has 2 hands. That's a hot take. We appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and welcome. Welcome to the Savage Kingdom. You and Jay are going to get along. Gianna, you said what an idiot a while ago. Who is an idiot? Please tell me.
You, for being a Hook fan.
It's fucked up, Jay. He broke his tibia, I think. Hook is trash. Mystico's coming out now. Jay White advanced, and now it's Mystico. It looks like Jay White's going the distance in this one if I see what's happening. We need Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker back. Jan, I couldn't agree more. Definitely need Britt Baker back, and Jamie Hayter would definitely be a nice touch. We definitely need them back. They are heavy hitters.
Who in the fuck is Mystico?
Mystico is a high-flying luchador.
Are we really bringing CMLL to a gauntlet match on Dynamite?
Adam has to add, says he thinks he came to the right place. I hate these soft dudes on wrestling YouTube. Well, wait till you see tomorrow's fucking show.
I just cut it what
Savage, Jay, DJ Storms is here. When I have a take, I give it. I have a little more respect for certain talent than others, unfortunately.
He loves Hook.
Hook is a good dude and a good wrestler. He just needs more time. He needs more reps. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he's been growing into the business. I don't want to hear that shit.
They could have put the world title on that guy. They could have called it All Ethan Wrestling.
Only a fucking
Mystico just takes out Pac and Jay White. Wait a second. Is Pac even eliminated? I thought this was a gauntlet match. What are the rules? Someone can just keep coming out. Why is Pac even still out there?
Am I watching the fucking Forbidden Door of CMLL and fucking AEW right now?
By the way, Jay, talking about the NBA, all right? The Celtics are in the finals. Big game coming up tomorrow night. Can the Timberwolves retain their momentum and force a game 6?
They can. They're going at home.
We're going to find out tomorrow night. I still think Dallas is going to win this series. And I think if Dallas is going to win this series, they need to do it tomorrorow night. You don't want to take a chance on having this kid that they're hyping as the next Michael Jordan pulling off a 3-0, down 3-0 comeback on your ass. You do not want to be that team. You do not want to be that hot take on ESPN when Stephen A. Smith is going off on your ass for giving up a 3-0 lead. You need to close this shit out at their home and get your rest for Boston, because Boston is resting right now, and they are praying that you guys go to Game 7.
This guy was a New Japan heavyweight champion, and he's fighting Mystico.
Well, Janice says Edge is an idiot.
Yeah, he is an idiot. Like, oh, you know what, Malachi? I'll just jump all the way from
How
the top.
did I not know about you guys? This rules, real ass dudes. We appreciate you. I appreciate it even more if you know other people who like real ass dudes, who love professional wrestling. Send them over to Wrestling with Savage, because they don't even, you probably still don't even have a fucking clue about what you just walked into. This isn't just a wrestling show. I am part of the world of professional wrestling. I work with wrestlers. I work with legends. I am going to do things in this business that you've never even fucking seen. So stick along for the ride. And you probably never watched it. Go watch my conversation that I had with The Rock at WrestleMania to give you a little fucking sample of what's coming.
But don't watch this fucking match.
NXT last night, 31 plus. Fuck yeah, Joe Mick. That shit's actually a 35 out of 10. NXT was fucking fire last night.
Wait till
yeah. NBA, listen, now I'm going to be doing a live watch of TNA, but the moment that shit ends, I am putting on the game, watching the end of the game. Jay, if you want,
stick around. I'm watching TNA.
We'll stick around. We'll do a whole show tomorrow. We'll watch TNA. We'll watch the Western Conference Finals.
You cover crap, Jay's going to be watching.
Let's see if Luka Magic. Well, dude, you're covering fucking TNA. I need your fucking.
Act like I fucking grew up with these wrestlers. Like, oh yeah.
Me and you. I'm watching TNA with you. I'm gonna have it open. Goddammit, I'm watching it. But you gotta help me out here.
The last time I watched it was a rerun.
Bottom line is this: there's got to be a coincidence. The Jordan Grace coming to NXT the same week we're gonna start covering TNA.
Blue fucks about Jordan Grace.
I'm gonna call Jordan Grace on Saturday. See if we can get her on this show next week.
Go ahead. Jay has questions for her. Jay has questions.
I'm also working on an EC3 appearance and interview here on Wrestling with Savage. An interview.
Oh my
with the
God.
current NWA champion, Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay running at full speed. And you got to think this is bad news for Mystico right now, who looks to be in the match. But here's Jay White.
We got the itch of bringing high flyers to do high flying shit. They got the itch.
This match is going to be good.
Go away.
Elliot Typical Labs.
In the thunderstorm.
This is what we do. Bro, for sure, this fucking rules. We appreciate you being here. Welcome you with open arms, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I also produce a podcast for Marty Jannetty. It's called the Party with Marty podcast. Look for it on YouTube. Links on the bottom of my page. Show tomorrow night about Marty Jannetty getting married. You might want to check it out. And last week, we had a special guest on the show. Tomorrow night, the Savage Storm Wrestling Super Show makes its debut, episode 1. Tonight, you're watching AEW. Every Tuesday night, you can watch our WWE weekly update. And like I said, if you missed it, Story Time with Al Snow is now live on the Party with Marty. And tomorrow night, 10 p.m., MJ gets married. Episode 26. Shit's going to be real.
I got to see that one. Marty got married, yo. They had the ish. They had to put Will Ostrich in the match.
Nah. We don't need no sugarcoating. We don't need no baby talk, man. We're grown-ass men in here. You know, we appreciate wrestling fans. There's a new era coming. This PG shit is over now.
What the hell is this?
This is somebody representing, obviously, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Jay. Forbidden Door around the corner. You got to get some representation in there, man.
Oh, my God.
Sean definitely watches the Party with Marty. He a hardcore fan. He loves every episode.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm watching this.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have this commentary tomorrow night for TNA, and we'll be talking about everything tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about WWE, AEW, TNA, New Japan, NWA, independent wrestling. We're going to have wrestlers on the show. We're going to have videos. All kinds of shit, goddammit. It's going to get fucking wild in here, goddammit.
What in the blue F am I watching?
This is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. I'm at the Wrestling Universe. If you want any kind of wrestling merchandise, you need to come here. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
A little Kurt Angle commercial.
Like with security. You act like, wait, can you go back to that film, please?
No. Why?
Come on, go back. I don't want to watch.
You need to pay attention the first time, man. We're watching.
I'm not trying to watch
We're watching the hottest baby face in AEW right now, Will Ospreay. When are you going to stop the disrespect with Will Ospreay?
I want to see you walking with Kurt Angle. Here we go, folks. There we go. Savage. Wait, play it, man. What the hell is this free shit? Kurt Angle saying a bunch of hello to a bunch of future active shooters. And Savage is walking as a bodyguard with a red bag. What is in the red bag? It look like you're just like, yes, that's him, folks.
Do you really want to know what's in the red bag? A fucking cranberry muffin, okay? And a scone. Sean, good question. I'm going to talk to DNA. We're going to set that up for maybe next week or the week after at his earliest convenience. We'll get DNA in here. I'm with the Mavs. Me too. I think the Mavs are winning the championship. Claudio Castagnoli has now made his way to the ring. Big boot. And now he's chasing Jay White. We'll see how that ends. Boston in 5. Sean, you're out of your mind. Dude, it's so refreshing to see a wrestling channel that isn't a bunch of beta British boys. Like what culture? I don't waste my time watching a lot of wrestling podcasts because I'm too busy fucking doing a wrestling podcast. I know there's a lot of podcasts out there, and I know a lot of them suck. And I know a lot of them can't do a goddamn thing other than put you to fucking sleep, which is why you watch.
Yeah, Savage put Kurt Angle over, but Kurt Angle kicked Jay out because he asked him why his movie career went to shit. But
Jay has a tendency to ask the wrong questions to professional wrestlers.
Did went to shit. I just want to know why.
I wonder what you would ask Big Show if you had one question to ask him.
Do you feel if you haven't gained so much weight, you think you could be a active wrestler that actually learned a thing or two in the 90s?
Dude, he beat Hulk Hogan in like his first match. Stop it.
Yeah, how that match went.
Chokeslam City.
That's the only thing he could have done. Now I'm watching the swing, y'all. This is a great gauntlet match. Are you kidding me right now?
There's definitely a lot of different sides of the wrestling community, but all in all, I love the wrestling community. I feel like there's a lot of good people in the wrestling community, wholehearted people who enjoy watching professional wrestling. I don't like some of the fans who are like anti-everything. I'm only AEW, fuck WWE, or fuck AEW. Bro, wrestling is wrestling. Watch it. If you want, you can watch wrestling 7 days a week. I can't do that shit. I can't personally. I need a day or two off.
I could fucking die a million times. Can't get
this past weekend was a lot, bro. We had wrestling every fucking day. All right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pay-per-view, back to Monday Night Raw, Tuesday NXT. Now here Wednesday. This shit's fucking crazy, Jay.
I'm telling you,
wrestling has never been hotter, ever.
Or my takes is gonna get hotter. Gonna get hot. We might get banned, y'all.
Yeah, dude, Marty's a good guy, man. He's actually doing pretty well. He just got married. He's got a good woman in his life taking care of him. And not only that, but that's his wife now. And she said that he can sleep with other women. I mean, I'd say he's doing pretty good.
Gee, what a lovely wife.
Great wife. TNA tomorrow night will be live at 7:45 p.m. No, I'll be live at 7:45 p.m. tomorrow night, Mick. Savage put over Kurt Angle that day. I tried, man.
Going early.
He's got $5 on Boston. Sean, you keep your $5. I'm not trying to take $5 from a member of the Savage Kingdom unless you want to willingly give it to me. I don't want to steal it from you because that's a stupid bet. Boston ain't winning shit in 5. Perk Angle was not only gnarly.
5.
Perk Angle was fucking legendary.
We do take
you ain't winning this time.
Wow. We do take donations because Jay's piano is expensive. So please donate as much as you can. Wrestling with Savage. Savage, can you post that up, please? Because the piano is too much fucking money.
Post up what?
Donations, man.
All right. Well, I'll explain it to you.
My piano's too much, man. It costs too much.
I will explain it to you, fine folks. Okay, there is an easy way to do everything as far as donations go. Okay, it's real easy. All right, you're gonna go over to YouTube.com. All right. And then you're going to look for Wrestling with Savage, unless you're already here. Okay? Wrestling with Savage. All right? You go to the channel.
Tutorial's fucking amazing.
All right? When you're at the channel, you're going to click on this right here where it says, and 6 more links. We have merch. We have donations. We have our website. And then, of course, our socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Spotify. You want to donate? You click on donations. and we'll take you to this beautiful page where you can leave 5, 10, 20, or as much as you fucking want here for the Savage Kingdom. And all this money goes into keeping the Savage Kingdom going, continuing to bring professional wrestlers to the wrestling universe and doing what we do best, man. I mean, like I said earlier in the night, we got a lot cooking this year. A lot cooking. For Christ's sakes, the Maharaja is going to be here, okay? All these tag teams are going to be here. Papa Shango, the Boogeyman, Diamond Dallas Page we're working with, goddammit.
Insane.
It is pretty crazy.
This is what we do.
All right.
We split money and we get stars.
Is that who I think it is? Is Leo Rush on Dynamite right now? What is going on? I had to cut a promo on Leo Rush because Leo Rush had the audacity to say that he was going to be the first arrival champion.
Wait.
And I told him, my friend, Spencer Slade.
Tony Khan fired his ass because of his racist comments.
Well, obviously they're not enough because he's here and he's wrestling right now in the main event for a #1 contender. Could you imagine Leo Rush versus Swerve Strickland? The winner of this match, Jay, is going to battle Swerve. Who do you think is going to take this match, Jay?
Let's put the little midget in Leo Rush. Put the 5'2" guy in there.
And now Orange Cassidy's here. Who do you really see taking this? Let me know in the chat. Who do you want to see taking
Nobody right now. I don't see nobody right now taking it.
And it looks like AEW is going into overtime tonight. Orange Cassidy coming out with a headband. He has been injured. Trent Beretta got the job done earlier tonight on Dynamite. Can Orange Cassidy have some redemption here tonight?
How many more people are coming out?
I don't know. When does this match end? 10:30?
Maybe they're going to put it on Rampage and they'll change Dynamite to Rampage now. Didn't they do that before?
I don't know, man. Claudio Orange Cassidy going at it now inside the ring.
It's Big Tree. It might
Slumdog Millionaire on Claudio.
Anything.
Orange Cassidy now with the Tornado DDT.
I think, man, this match is so bad.
Is this like who gets the first pinfall? How does this match even work?
I think I don't know. I don't know why this match, but I think I do remember.
I remember him vaguely. Yes, he had a few good matches.
Did he have Adam? Did he have red and black, like a whole setup? Like he had a mask, like red and black. I think it was like two-tone.
You're not.
I remember.
From Jay White to Orange Cassidy, kick out from Cassidy. He's still in it to win it. We got some heavy hitters here. You got Jay White, you got Will Ospreay, you got Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli. Who is going to win this matchup to take on Swerve Strickland for the World Championship at Forbidden Door?
I was correct. Yeah.
Tomorrow, McThompson, we will be live at 7:45, and we have another person coming out here, and it is.
I think it was either Amazing Blitzkrieg or
Fabulous. All right, so this match here is basically to just hype up Forbidden Door. We're bringing out the whole New Japan Pro Wrestling roster in this match.
This is not New Japan. This is Mexico.
Are you sure?
Savage was not even paying attention, y'all.
Are you sure?
It says CMLL in the back.
Because I don't know who the hell this guy is, man.
You said New Japan.
He looks like he's from New Japan.
You're not even watching AEW right now.
I'm watching Will Ospreay get flipped around and then put into an armbar. Orange Cassidy going for the save. He gets rolled up from this guy, Haichi Seto, who's apparently a very bulky luchador. He's a jacked luchador. Orange Cassidy just got kicked in the face by Will Ospreay. I love the way he does that hook kick, though, right to the face. God. No fucks given. Nice elbow drop off the top rope by Haichi Seto. I'm probably butchering his goddamn name. And Adam said yes.
Why would you put Ostrich in this?
He ruled. I'll leave Ostrich alone. Stop calling him Ostrich. You're making me call him Ostrich now.
That's on you because he's Ostrich.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Some of this shit AEW doesn't make any sense. Like, what the fuck is Leo Rush doing here? No offense to Leo Rush. Great athlete. But what business does he have competing for a #1 contender at the fucking AEW title. When was the last time he had a win on AEW TV? Where the fuck is the rating system, Tony Khan? You talked all this shit New Year's. Oh, the ranking systems are coming back. This is your ranking system.
What is this outside shit?
It's either you jerking off or you rolling the dice and picking the highest bidder.
Oh, God. I can't watch this. Give me...
Oh, you're fucking watching it.
I can't watch this. Give me Blitzkrieg with freaking Super Dragon over this shit. I can't watch this shit. This is like...
All right, it's Cassidy going for the cover on Pac, who's still in the match. So I'm guessing the first pinfall here is winning the match. It has to be that. Because we're already at 10:04. They've gone over. Dynamite doesn't always go over, but they're going over tonight. Jay White now with a counter. Goes for a backdrop on Pac, who escapes. Pac comes in with a big flying right boot to the face of Jay White, who is down. Pac trying to take advantage, going to the top as Juice Robinson gets in there, makes the save, sums him up the top rope. Orange Cassidy, meanwhile, Juice doesn't even pay attention to Orange Cassidy, who's setting up in the corner, and it looks like we're going to get the orange punch, but Jay White counters, sleeper suplex, and now maybe going to go for the switchblade, but no, we get the sleeping blade, and now we're going to get
Tiger Driver? No.
Wow, he went for the Stormbreaker, but Orange Cassidy countered it. Beautiful pin up by Orange Cassidy. Goes for a punch. Orange Cassidy gets hit with the Aussie cutter.
Wow.
And Will Ospreay wins off the Aussie cutter, pinning Orange Cassidy. And holy shit, we just got Will Ospreay versus fucking Swerve Strickland.
Makes no sense.
This is nuts. This is nuts. Are we taking the title off Swerve?
Why would you give him a title if he's going?
Are we taking the title off of Swerve? What the fuck did we just see?
That's your boy. Your Swerve is your boy. But why would we give Ostrich a title and make him fight for the main title? Makes no
Adam,
sense.
I can see your point on that, but Nick Wayne, I mean, he is the protege of Christian. The only reason why it makes sense is because he's fighting Christian, so they want to just keep that storyline taking until the pay-per-view to get interest. But look at this. We're going right into it. Swerve Strickland coming to the ring. This is nuts, Jay. This is kind of crazy.
Good. Maybe Ostrich.
I did not expect Dynamite to end tonight.
Because he needs to work with veterans.
With us knowing the main event of Forbidden Door.
He needs to work with veterans.
It's Swerve Strickland's title run, so will he even be the main event? It wasn't the main event at fucking Double or Nothing. Yeah, he is small, brother. He is small, but so was Randy Orton when he first started. Give him some time. Look at Randy Orton now.
I think Swerve has to go heel now, right?
You got to forget, Nick Wayne's 18 years old. He's still growing until 22, Adam. He's a fucking baby wrestling that goddamn good already. Imagine what he's going to look like in 4 years and then add 10 to it. Do you know what Nick Wayne's going to look like at 32 fucking years old? Holy shit. Yeah, yo, Elliot, shocking turn of events here in Dynamite. Will Ospreay getting circled by Swerve Strickland right now. We got our matchup for Forbidden Door International Champion versus Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay be a 2 champ? Will pointing to that title. Swerve can't do nothing but smile.
I like the contender, but I don't like. I know I'm not going to like.
Jay, you got to admit. Great ending to AEW. I know you didn't say you enjoyed much, but great ending.
I'm confused.
We'll talk about it again tomorrow night. Guys, we got to get the fuck out of here because tomorrow night, big night, the Savage Storm Super Wrestling Show will be live at 7:45 p.m. As always, that is Jay. I am Savage. We appreciate you, the Savage Kingdom. Like, share, subscribe, and let everybody fucking know the greatest wrestling podcast in the world today. Right here, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, Wrestling with Savage.
Tomorrow.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, pride say you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.